Hi guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to take you through my favourite products and how I use them, and I'm going to demo. I've just gone and shoved them all on my hair, just wet today. It is like due a wet wash day, so bear with, it does normally look a little bit better than this. So I'm going to be talking you through my favourite products at the moment, how I use them, my nighttime routine, and what I do in the morning as a quick hair refresh. And if you're interested, keep watching. So this is my Righteous Roots oil, and it's for growth, anti-frizz and a thickener. Now I've had this for a ridiculous amount of time, and I think it's only about half full still. So what I do with this is I put a few drops onto my fingertips and massage it into my scalp, probably 2 to 3 times a week. I used to do hot oil treatments with it, but my hair length doesn't like a lot of oil in it. But it's great for scrunching out the crunch as well, so just putting a little drop or two onto your hands and then rubbing it between your palms and just scrunching out the crunch that way, and it adds a little bit of shine. I don't tend to do that often. It tends to be more of a scalp treatment for me. So this is the Noughty Hair Care First Aid, which is basically a detangling, light leave-in conditioner style spray. So you're supposed to spray it for your hair when it's damp. I actually don't use it this way. I use this as a refresh or sort of a moisturising treatment. So I tend to put this on my hair last thing at night. So I'll do 2 sprays into my palms and then just glaze it over my hair and scrunch it in before I go to bed. I feel like you should kind of moisturise your hair every day, but with hair types like mine, which are like finer, it's harder to, well, it's really easy to overload your hair. So I find that this is like the perfect amount. So I'll either use this or I will use this. So this is the Noughty Hair Care To The Rescue Anti-Frizz Serum. And I wanted a serum for so long that was sort of in the curly girl friendly product line. And this one's great. It's really light. It doesn't add too much kind of, you know, oily shine that weighs your hair down. I just do 1 pump and I'll glaze it through my hair again. I tend to use this one in the morning, and then I will kind of calm down frizzy parts of my hair with this, and yeah, I really like it. And again, I've had it for a while and it still feels pretty full. So this is a new shampoo and conditioner range that came in at Boots, which is a UK drugstore, and it was, I checked the ingredients on the Curl Spot website and it's all curly girl friendly. It's called Azure and it's Planet Family Beauty. So the bottle's made out of sugar cane, so you can recycle it as well. And it's sulfate free, no parabens, silicons or glutens, and it was really affordable. I think it worked out about £6-7 per bottle, I believe. I really like the bottle as well. I know that seems really like rubbish, but I hate it when you have to kind of twist something off or twist it on or it gets stuck. This has only been used a couple times and it's done that thing when, you know, it really squeezes in the bottle. But it's really nice, doesn't strip my hair, it's got a really nice light scent, it's not too overpowering, and I never feel like there's a lot to say about shampoo and conditioner, but I really do like this one. The conditioner gives me enough slip to detangle my hair in the shower, and it feels really nice but not too heavy. I recently, at the beginning of the year, done a video on the Innersense Organic Natural Beauty line. I brought their tester set and I still have the styling products left, and I've used these, well, I've used these continuously for the last 3 months, I'd say, and again, they're still half full. So this is the Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner, and it's one of their best sellers, and I scrunch this into my hair when it's soaking wet. So what I do in the shower is I tip my head over and I comb my hair forward when it's got conditioner in it, and then I rinse it out, and whilst it's still dripping, I do about 5 little squirts of this into my hands and scrunch it into my soaking wet hair, just to lock in a little bit of moisture, and I love it. It's a really nice light natural scent, and it just adds a really nice little bit of hydration without weighing my hair down. Still on the Innersense Beauty line, this is I Create Volume, and again, it's only half full. I really like this stuff. Check out my video to see a little bit more about how I applied this, but you need the tiniest bit, so I will do a video of how I use this as well coming up with my updated routine. But after I've used the leave-in conditioner, I'll scrunch this into my hair, which will scrunch out some of the water. I will then follow with just like a 10p size amount of this, and it's a really light kind of watery liquid, and a little goes a long way, and it just adds a little bit of volume to your hair, and it's really light and doesn't feel like it weighs your hair down. Now this one, this is won a few awards as well. This is the Innersense I Create Lift Volumizing Foam, and you can see how much I've got left of this one. And again, I've been using this pretty much every wash day. I wash my hair on average 2 times a week, and I use this as a refresh a lot as well. So it's a light foam, but it creates lift, as it said. So this gives me kind of like beach waves. I really like it. I scrunch some into my like mid-lengths and ends, and then I'll take whatever's left on my fingers and rub it into my scalp. And I really, really like this stuff. You do have to play around with it. So play around with amounts. I tend to only need about anything from 2 to 4 pumps, which isn't a lot at all. It gives you a kind of slight tackiness to your hair, which I like, so it gives it kind of that messy texture. If you like things that are a little bit more soft, I'm not sure if you'll like this one, but I really, really like it, and it's a great great refresher as well. So I use this in 1 or 2 ways. I will put it on my hair after using these 2, and then I'll seal it in with a gel, or I'll do the gel and then I'll put this in when my hair's almost dry. That gives me a lot more of a messy textured wave look, and then the other one gives me more of a kind of soft curl look. I just play around with it, but I tend to use the same sort of 4 stylers, so these 3 and a gel. I am still using the curl jelly. I had a really rude comment on my on my YouTube video using this, saying I don't know my stuff and this isn't curly girl friendly, and I knew it was, and I put it straight into curl bots, and it is. I think some people are a little bit wary of the alcohol in this one, which can dry your curls out, but I have absolutely no problem with it. And to be honest, the amount I use, I don't think it's going to give me much damage. I use the tiniest little bit, so probably about this much for my whole hair. I don't refresh with it, so it goes onto my hair maybe once, twice a week. But I really like it. It gives me a light cast, and I've been using it for ages, and these last so long. The reason I like this gel is because of the texture, because it's not a really thick jelly, even though it's called jelly. It's quite watery, and it can spread over your hair without disrupting your curls a lot, so I really, really like this. Right, so I thought I would demo some of the products on my hair, and this is like, it is wash day today, so I thought I'd show you how they can work on your hair when well, what I do, so it's probably not going to look very good afterwards, and then I'm going to do a full wash day video and film it today. So I'm going to talk about my hair cut, because I had it cut a couple of weeks ago. So after growing out all my layers, I've had them whacked back in, and I just went to a normal hairdresser, not a curly specialist at all. And what I asked for was like a modern day kind of shag hairstyle. So I had it cut in a centre parting, and I had these sort of curtain bangs put in, then lots of layering, and then kept my length, and I'm really, really liking it. I like that I can still go into like a side parting. It gives me, it kind of releases this bottom part of my hair, which tends to be a bit straighter from being weighed down, so I really, really like it. So I thought I'd take you through how I use the products. So my nighttime routine, 2 to 3 times a week, is to use my Righteous Roots oil, and I literally put 2 to 3 drops onto my fingertips and then rub it through, and then I'm going to massage it into my scalp, and that's literally all you need. And I give myself a little scalp massage. It smells so good, for about 3 to 5 minutes, and it just really looks after your scalp health. I was doing it every day at one point, but it was giving me quite an oily scalp. The rest of my hair was fine. I just don't like overwashing my hair on my scalp. But after I had my son before, this area was very, very thin. You can still see it's thinner compared to the rest of my hair, and it really helped fill that in. So if you have got any hair thinness from anything or being postnatal, it's quite a good one. On top of that, with my nighttime routine is the first aid. So I'm going to spray that into my hands. I normally do 2. You can see that it's really bright in here today. Rub it between my hands. I glaze it onto the back and then glaze it over and then scrunch it into my hair like so. And then if I've got any frizzy bits here, I'll just glide it over there just to tame those bits. And then to sleep, I'll then tip my hair forward onto the top of my head, get a hairband. I'll either twist it into a bun like this or just put it through into my pineapple. So in the morning when I wake up and take my pineapple out, I'll kind of look at what sort of state my hair's in, but most of the time I would just add in my serum. I'm gonna overload my hair with product now, and I tend to just use one squirt because it's like a little gel. I don't know if you can ready to see that, sorry. And I'll do the same as I did the night before. It's really watery, spreads really well. I'll just go underneath and then on top and just glaze over my hair like so. And you can see just adding that moisture that it's kind of reactivated my curls a little bit more. But I want to show you what this bad boy can do. It might not work very well now, I'm just layering it on everything. But so let's use a couple of pumps. I tend to do the same thing, that I go underneath and then on, because I feel like it gets the excess off of my hands, so I'm not putting loads on the top layers of my hair and weighing it down. Just rub the excess into my roots. As I said, it is wash day and I've just laid all these on, so I'm just doing an example of what you can do. But you can see that that's just giving me some more volume. I haven't tried this on dry hair, so should we have a go? It's going to be like a greasy mess by this. You can see the texture. It's really like runny. So I'm just going to use the smallest amount. And it's strange. It's not a gel and it's not a lotion. It's sort of in between. But it does add a little bit of stickiness. If you really don't like that stickiness feel, then you might not like it. It's not too sticky, but it's something. So you can see that those things have given me a bit more texture and a bit more volume. I am really liking my haircut because it's a bit messier. But yeah, those are my kind of favourite products and why. So I'll film a full wash day routine of how I use them on wet hair, but they can definitely be used on dry hair as well. And they're just all really light. Like, I really cannot recommend the Innersense stuff enough. And as I said, I've had these since January. This one's about to here. You saw how much I used there. I might use a tiny bit more than that if my hair was wet, but you know, to refresh your hair, that's all you need. So I am definitely more wavy these days than curly. I think my main curly videos that were really popular were when I was pregnant with my son and my hair went really curly. I am pregnant again now, but it doesn't seem to be doing the same thing. It seems to be more of a wave this time, but it might be my haircut, it might be something else, I don't know. But yeah, that's like my products and what I've been using. And any other videos, let me know, because I'm getting a little bit lost of what to do. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.